If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
Thanks for the championship, Coach. I do want to thank you.
Yeah.
A couple of questions related to the communications. When does the helmet turn off? When does it come back on? How does it work relative to no huddle? And then if you could do that, and then is it like three-way? Does you have the head coach, the coordinator, is somebody upstairs listening? Is it like a three-way?
Good question.
And then, you know, especially during no huddle, is it on, is it off? Take us through that. And also, there's a big misconception at halftime, you know, you only have, what, 6 minutes after guys go to the bathroom, they take a leak. What happens? Is there scheme adjustments? Do the three coordinators, are they breaking down, you know, take us through that chronologically, chaos, what's going on? Thanks, Coach.
The communicator, basic rules are, you can only have one communicator to the quarterback at a time, and it has to be on the field. You cannot get it from up above in the booth. It's got to come from someone on the sideline. They have control of it. The minute the play is over, the communicating device is on.
The ball's set, it comes on.
As soon as the play, yeah, not even set. As soon as the whistle's blown dead,
right,
the microphone comes back on. I have a button on my pack that I can press. I hear a small beep that says I'm activated and the quarterback can hear me. You have up till 15 seconds before the snap of the play. Okay, so if the clock's running down, you got your 40-second or 25-second clock counting down. It cuts off at the 15-second mark. So I've got to get my play. What they don't want is someone being at the line of scrimmage and someone from above. They don't want the game to become too mechanized. And someone up in the booth saying, oh, it's going to be cover 3. Oh, they're blitzing on you in the quarterback's ear. I remember the first time we had it, I had Warren Moon. I was in Minnesota. And we were getting used to the fact that we could talk directly to the quarterback. And the quarterbacks hated it initially because you're in their ear all the time. And you'd see Warren in the huddle, and he'd be doing this. Like, get out of my head, man. I don't want to hear it. Because what do you do as a coach? You have direct contact with the quarterback. You want to reinstall the play from scratch. All right, we're going to roll a train right 3 wides, train right, fake whiz, jet right, H drive, Z post. Now, the post's going to be really good, but don't forget the X on the backside. But if the tight end doesn't get you, I mean, and it's like, just give me the play. So you kind of get used to what that verbiage is like. The no huddle is kind of interesting. You'll see defenses because, yes, technically, the quarterback can come up, but he's not allowed to have, if he's under center, can't have the communication system. If he's in gun, he's allowed to.
Who cuts it off?
There's a mechanism in the booth. Right.
Was that revolutionary when it started? I mean, for on both sides. Warren was a veteran guy who might have struggled with it, but as a coach, you must have thought it was right up there with sliced bread, right?
You can't imagine how much time we spent during the week
managing it, yeah.
Talking about the signal. I still remember this. It was 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. That was the numbering system. And so you had all these gyrations of, it was 3 wides, train right, scat right, 3, 6, I can't remember.
But didn't that go on with defenses longer? Didn't defensive coordinators not have the mic?
Correct. They've just now come up with it.
Right.
So what it did is it streamlined. They did it for one reason, to speed up the pace of the game. So now, we as coaches there again now, what used to be I write scat 816 because you can only signal so much. Now you tell, because I got direct, I tell them everything. Offset I write. Scat, right, 5-step, drop, 8-16, H flat, R curl. I mean, you tell everybody what to do. You go overboard with it. And, you know, it's what you get used to, but it was amazing for the quarterbacks early. It's great because now you take out a big part of their week having to learn the system. And in San Francisco, it was all about, I'll give you the play, I'll give you the personnel on the play, and you had to know the formation. And so you'd go into, you'd run 22Z in 3 different personnel groupings. So the quarterback had to learn if I'm in tiger, it's spread right. If I'm on 2 backs, I'm I right. And if it's 3 wides, I'm going to go train right. He had to put that together, which was really a good teaching sequence. and then we dump the whole thing because now we can talk directly to the quarterback.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.